Hello there and welcome back to Strategic Command American Civil War as we continue our fight to the last bullet against Confederacy, otherwise also known as commies, as you can see, both flags side by side. What an unholy scene indeed. Now though, yeah, I've checked some things. I was actually worried that by pushing I've freed the partisan hex, but that is not the case, as you can see. And I've also wondered why. What's the difference between those two? And the difference seems to be obvious. It's a river in the name, which means it can only float in the rivers, which kind of sucks for me, but well, it is what it is. 101133. I wonder whether we can send those gunboats in here. Wait, maybe, just maybe it's possible. Now, the patch 1.103 or one, yeah, came out, but we are still playing. I started this playthrough on patch 102, so I'm not exactly sure what kind of differences are there, or are there any actually. I'm not so sure about that, but we'll see. Few towns in West Virginia. But I think we are done. Kind of, right? Most likely. Let's take a quick look at the reports. Yeah, that one diplomatic investment. We'll see what it is about. Perhaps they invested into Kentucky. There is a chance. Got 200 MPPs left, but I want to buy some divisions now. And probably a few gunboats. Maybe. We'll see about that. Let's jump into the next 10 of August 1961. United States Army Colonel Henry Brewer town. Less than 50 miles from the Virginia border and one of our most important ports, the city of Baltimore, is likely to be a tempting target for rebel forces should they cross the Potomac in strength. In order to reduce the risk... Okay. In order to reduce the risk of the city's capture, we can construct a defenses unit to be named Fort Marshall outside the city. Construction will cost 100 MPs, be divided between the following two turns, and any unit currently inside the city will be automatically moved to a nearby location. Note that while the fort improves the defense of Baltimore, its presence will prevent the port of Baltimore from being used to load units onto naval transports or unload them into the city, although warships will still be able to use the port for resupply and upgrades. Baltimore. Yeah, because with fort here we cannot land on any other hex. I was wondering about what the hell does it mean actually. How would that work, but yeah. You know what? I'm not sure what will happen here. However, the fort. Okay. I mean, it's not like we don't have other ports here, like Annapolis, one. Washington, another. If we need to, Washington, Wilmington. It's not like we are very desperate for that port to be open. You know what, let's buy it this time around. Let's go! Defeated Union forces regroup after the first Battle of Messila. Okay, so we've got something at least. Union warships in Hampton Roads blockade the Norfolk. Tactics, beautiful, let's go! So we spent a bit of money now to the events, which is countered by the import of foreign weapons at the same time. Okay. Let's see what the comics will do now. So move out. Okay, here we go for another round of a fight. Beautiful defense, let's go! Amazing job, my sir. Amazing performance. You can do it, defend. Beautiful. Now that's the tough point, let's go! You are not well entrenched, so there's a bit of an issue here. But oh, look at that. You will be cut off, sir, if you do not have a follow-up. What's that? Alright, so they are pushing. We'll say bye-bye to you. Confederacy signs a treaty of friendship and allies with the Creek nation. Weak fools. Let's blockade them. They pushed for Kentucky. And it already pops like that? A bit weird if you were to ask me. A bit weird. It's like 3% of a chance, so... What the hell does it mean? Now, do we deploy the second train in here? I think we actually do. Can deploy it somewhere else, but... Is it possible to operate them? It should be. Yeah. It's not that bad. Now, we'll need another HQ, but not here for now. I think that for now we are fine here. But can we deploy them? No. Let's move you up quickly, because we need you. And so we don't waste too much time, let's just reinforce you in here. You are well dug in. So it seems like they will actually join them at some stage. Let's nothing in here. Good. Let's take it as we can. Let's retreat because they might actually come in with force. A big or a strong force. Now we are almost at full capacity, it seems. Good stuff. You know what? Let's start with naval stuff. See some clown in here. Of course he runs away like a little bitch. I I mean, we don't do too much with naval stuff as of yet. What do we have? The HQ. So Kentucky, let's take a look. That seems like somewhere where we'll need an HQ. We've got the other one coming. We can still push back to the city with 2 units. It sucks a little bit that I have to stay in here in the crossroads. But you sir, are definitely not staying there. We'll push toward those locations with the rest. Now with the appearance of an HQ, we could possibly push back with you. But I think we'll need you somewhere else. And we'll need to rail you away. You're not going to make it that fast. Into that location, let's do that. So, I guess it's the 7th turn of the game. Okay. Anything else, you? I wonder whether we... It's a bit too greedy. And we're sitting in a... Let's retreat with you. For now that will do. Now we wait. He supplies at 8. It will be at 4 because we cut the road. So it should be at 5 at max. Although it doesn't seem to be working that way in this game. As we can see. Some locations outside of... Where were they? Not you. Like you are actually at 8. So I'm not sure what's going on around here. Now that's pretty bad, to be frank. We need to move into this hex. Can we use you somewhere? Not really, not yet. Now we need a shot to finish you off, which I will do. Speaking of finishing stuff off, let's give you some experience, shall we? Now we can move by 1 hex and retreat back. So let's give the train some experience. Also to the HQ. Now we've got you as a reserve. So I wanted to withdraw you, right? Look at that. Nice. Let's give you a bit more juice. 200? Of course. Now, I want to take care of this mine. Now we are on the precipice of actually being able potentially to cut it off. Now. Beautiful, yes. Amazing work. I'll move closer to your folks. Now it's zone of control, so we can probably push with 1 more. to just take care of it quickly. Now, those guys actually cannot de-entrench from all I see. So if I were to move you away, you would still contain that point of entrenchment that we have right now. Let's do that. Just chill. You are not attached. Any super weak points? Not really. Not yet. Now we will actually reinforce you. Oh, that's bad. I shouldn't have done that. No, in that case, let's do something like that. Just cut him off. Take care of him. Next turn. Without much punishment. Okay. From here we can operate you. So now, I think we are fine with 3 HQs. Now, do we buy another into here to contest this fight? But we'll probably need a bit more in around here as well. Not sure where what's his name? Grant deploys? Not sure. And we're fine on the numbers as of now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 5, 12, yeah. And as we're talking about that, Cairo, no, for now here. Next turn I will actually sack you into a better HQ. Now our logistics is quite high, but our HQ limit is not. So I think I'm going to actually buy another one right now as an investment into the brighter future. Let's buy how are we doing? Not that close, unfortunately. So do I go for a few gunboats? I think I want some boots on the ground for now. It depends whether I can use those guys. Surely, do I have some of those? I think I've got a few from the production queue that I did not build, but they were already in there, so I think we just push for more folks on the ground. Maybe later we'll invest into those guys. Production. So I wonder whether it's turns here or months. Months. Okay, so it will take a long time actually for them to come. And I'm pretty sure we're above the cap limit of brigades, so if we can afford not to lose them, that would be nice. Divisions. Production. So that's the Marines, I think. Maybe. We bought the Mountains Division. Let's take a look at the sprite there, Marines. But I think I will, before I get like 3 of those ready, I will use them on the front line. Grant. Okay, Grant deploys in Cairo. A rating of 6. Where did I send my dude? Okay. We can move him away. We can also operate him towards this location, Louisville. And maybe we'll push in here with a few more units. We've taken an all-important mine, and it will work for us from this point onward, hopefully permanently. And let's see. Yeah, they are outproducing us up to this point. It was more of an equal representation, but we'll see. No investments into diplomacy. So Kentucky is moving to us. Good stuff. Even despite the loss there. The commies did not move. Nice. So if I were to attack, can I move 2 hexes back? Do we have any? It's a small demoralization value, but still there is. So we need to keep that in mind. We push the bastard down, and it will take a few turns. Oh, you're here! Frigate. How nice. Let's actually set you to raider mode. So I deployed it somewhere in a poor localization. Okay. Break through that bastardo and we push. Need to take care of New Orleans. Look at those forts. Crazy. And I wanted later on to push for Galveston. Yeah. It seems like a valuable location. Simply to take. Not that many simply on the eastern coast here. Now let's take a look at you. Where are you, Baltimore? Okay. Bold. Spend those. Okay. I think that's going to be it, folks, for this time. Let's take a look here. 25. It will be alright when it comes to length. We'll see how the next few will go. Yeah. And we'll probably be in September of 1861. So we got some folks coming through next time. What were they? Cairo, those are brigades, right? Yeah. 26th of September. The all important. I'm curious how it works. I really am. Those are coming next year. So outside of some, that's my last HQ that is coming. that I just bought. So we're limited to those guys, basically. Well, that will be it for now, I think. Convoys, a small number. We're getting there. Thanks for watching as we fight to the last bullet against the double threat Confederacy and Commies fighting together against us. And we will be victorious, I promise you that. I can't promise you that, but I can promise you that. Actually, that's the town that we need to take. I haven't even noticed. We'll maybe secure this income for us. It may be 1 MPP, but well, 1 point and well, 2 MPPs if we take it for us, because it's at 3 strength for the Confederates, so it's what, almost 3 MPPs of a difference. So every MPP counts. Remember that. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.